Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined by Moscow Jones and Pretzel in the TeamSpeak. Pretzel is going to be my co-shoutcaster this evening, and Moscow Jones is, of course, the captain for Team USA. USA. How are you doing, Moscow?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Very good. Looking forward to the game.
Yeah.
What are your expectations since we're rapidly approaching game time?
It's hard to say. I think it'll be one of the closer games of the cup. I think Nordic's a pretty decent team all around. I think we're pretty confident on CTF, but Orbital will be close, I think.
Just to remind everybody, we're talking about the Group D game, where in Group D we find the Nordics, we find the Chilean team, Portugal, and USA. What are your expectations? Are you going to go through in this group to the knockout phase, or will it be difficult?
I think Portugal in particular will be difficult, but we hope to win every game and get a good spot in the playoffs for sure. But yeah,
cool.
It'll be difficult for sure.
Because you chose Abby, if I'm not mistaken, CTF, right?
Yes, correct.
So I know that it used to be, back in the day, it used to be a big thing that we had Wave CTF in the European scene and non-Wave CTF in the Northern American scene.
And European teams would just pick it against us in NationsCup because it was basically a free win because no Americans knew how to play the game mode. But yeah, we're pretty confident in it now, so.
Been practicing
cool.
7-second runs.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Yeah, and we also have Asla, which is nice to have, a little bit of French ping advantage going on there. And yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I can well imagine. Where's the game server going to be? Is it going to be in Europe, or are you going to switch it up?
We're playing CTF on a European server of some sort.
Makes sense.
I guess I'm waiting on RKQ but then we'll play Team Survivor on our server.
We're waiting for him too.
He wanted to start early, so.
Yeah, and it's 9 o'clock now, so. And Orbital, of course, in Team Survivor. What are your expectations there? Have you practiced actually?
It's a pretty common TS map. We've
Certainly
played it a lot before, but I still think it's going to be a close game just because we haven't practiced a lot. But yeah, I think I expect we'll do well on that, especially with the ping advantage. I think that'll help us out a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Who's going to be playing for your team?
Right now it looks like me, Zizian, Camaros, Tarquin, and Azel for both game modes, both maps.
Oh, fantastic. Tarquin, okay.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
SC Sailor Moon, if you're listening, we want to follow Tarquin a lot. Be able to make some great highlight reel stuff there. But in general, that's a team full of old-timers, as in plenty of experience there, and should be an interesting game.
Yeah, it's a miracle that we all showed up for...
How many bribes did you have to use there?
We were recruiting in public servers because we thought we were going to have to. So yeah, that's pretty much where Team USA is at right now.
That's such a
But it's good that
shame.
we have our full starting lineup today. That's nice.
Can I ask you a question? This isn't really related to this game, but more to the situation in the community in Northern America. It used to be that there was a whole scene. It was like Northern American scene and the European scene.
Right.
It completely bottomed out there, right?
Yeah, totally. I think pretty much most American and Canadian players quit after 4.1 or after 4.2 came out, rather.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a shame, but on the other hand, I can't really blame them. So.
Such is life. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, okay, cool. I was just very curious. Well, we're still waiting for RKQ. Are you guys still waiting for him as well?
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, we're ready to go. We have
Cool.
everyone's
Okay.
and I just need him to send us an IP. So
Yeah, well, whenever you get it,
Here,
please send it
I'm
through to
gonna-
us.
I'm gonna
Definitely,
get on
yeah.
it right now. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks very much for this impromptu interview. I don't know if Pretzel has any questions left.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, what do you reckon scoreline's going to be tonight?
I think it'll probably be close, but I expect us to win CTF by a good margin, and I expect us to win Orbital as well. But I think Orbital will be a close game, and I feel like both teams are going to be playing cautiously.
So you're
which
feeling
will
confident
lead
for the
to maybe
2-0
a
then?
slower game,
Quietly
but, I mean,
confident.
who knows? Who knows?
Okay. Well, we and 43 viewers are looking forward to the game, and I see
man,
that.
Pressure's on.
Who knows? We might hit the 100 mark. We just
That's
didn't
a
get
lot
get
for
it.
Urban Fairman.
Well,
I'm actually pretty
honestly,
surprised.
yeah,
Wow.
I was shocked and surprised, and positively, of course, that we got 93 viewers in the last game. I actually looked on the URT stats website, and there was a significant dip during the game.
Yeah, well,
So
we wouldn't have it any other way. All eyes on us is fine with Team USA.
absolutely.
So, bring it on.
Bring it on. And are there any other matches that you're looking forward to watch yourself this evening?
I don't know the other matches that are going on today. Do you,
Okay. Yeah, I've got a list for you. Let me see if I have it here in front of me. Well, of course, we've got the UK versus Belgium. That's the one
Go
that we're
UK.
going to be shoutcasting in an hour. Yeah, go UK. There we go. Pretzel being
bias,
very no bias.
Playing for the UK, I have no idea what their lineup is this year.
Yeah, I was.
Knocked
well,
out
actually,
there and
yeah.
some other people I don't know.
There were some very good players, Prime as well.
Yeah.
France versus Colombia, but that's the reason that I'm not shoutcasting it. I think it's going to be quite one-sided, and of course, well, you're.
I mean, we've been playing against the Colombians at night, and they're not bad. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if they have a chance. What did France? pick
Well,
CTF
maybe not
them?
against France, but then again, okay, that's.
They might
I
surprise
really.
us. I hope they surprise us. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and of course your northern neighbors, the Canadians, are taking on Germany.
Yeah, I think Germany will have the edge in that one. I mean, without like Solitary and Ats and other
Yeah.
Canadian players. But I mean, I love Canada, so best of luck to them.
And the last game this evening, but that's going to be too late for me at least. That's Hungary versus Argentina, and I have no idea what to expect from Argentina.
I have no idea what to expect from either of those teams, but hopefully
We'll have to wait
it'll
and
be
see.
Close and entertaining.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm most eager to see how Team Australia does this year. To be honest, they're kind of the ones that I'll be.
Well, did you see the
following,
match 2
especially
days
with the
ago?
group. Oh, did they play
Yeah.
the match already? I didn't-
Yeah, they already played against Poland, and that was the first match that we actually shoutcasted.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, they lost, but it was so close to a
Did they put
1-1.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, honestly, if you get the chance, and the same to all the viewers that haven't seen it yet, head on over to youtube.com/UrbanZoneLeague, because the second map. Oh, also on our Facebook we posted 3 videos that are shorter than a minute at least, and there were some beautiful action there. Amazing. Anyway, yeah, I think that we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer for the game. Otherwise, I have to edit loads on before I can upload this to YouTube. And thanks very much once more, Moscow. And who knows, if we find the time and the game starts fast and ends fast, we might have a post-match interview with yourself and RKQ.
For sure. Yeah. Just let me know. Cheers.
Cool. Thanks for coming, and see you later. Good luck.
Later.
So that was Moscow Jones and of course my co-shoutcaster Pretzel. I'm quickly going to see if I don't have a brightness issue because for some reason, oh wait a second, it's Windows that's changing my brightness. I have to look into that, otherwise that will influence your experience of the stream this evening. We're going to continue on with a little bit of music. Be right back. I forgot to hit start recording. I'm sorry, YouTube. You just missed the first minute. That's why you should be watching live. Anyway, it's 1-0 for Team USA, and we are watching RKQ here, who's covering Sard. Oh, Sard, I'm so glad to see that you're still playing this game. He used to be in my team. Together with Ants, another one of those Nordic players. But he's not playing this time around. But it's all square, and well, the Americans expected to win this map, and of course, well, Red does have a significant advantage. The red side is definitely the easier of the two. So if USA manage to keep it a draw here, they'll definitely be pleased with that, and then enforce their will upon the Nordics in the next half. Fantasy here gets away, and Azel is in dire straits. Perfect nade. Can RKQ return? Can't yet. Ryan though. Perfect return there by Ryan, and T9 is going to cap this and make it 2-1. Gets another kill there and dishes out loads of damage to Tarquin. Pretzel, you're watching at the same time as me. 7-17 now.
So, yep.
Okay, great. Oh, nice movement there by Fancy, doing so much damage to the two American defenders. And Sard trying to mop up the rest of the Americans. Tarquin still alive, and that was it.
Again.
Skog nading and going to delay the flag intercept by America. And will it be 3-1? It will definitely be 3-1. Very nice start here by the Nordics, and I wonder if the Americans are surprised by this.
Red Moscow Jones on earlier, talking big. This was their map. He was confident.
Absolutely.
Not seeming so at the minute. But some lovely shots going down there though.
Ryan just having a little bit of difficulty, I guess, ping-wise, and bleeding out full here. Oh, lovely, hitting those lower legs. But Moscow Jones was still on top, and he's still alive actually. He's going to throw the flag over, but Azel took loads of damage there, and Moscow Jones just in time, and has a little bit... Oh, well, actually could die here. No, he won't. Well, people wondering why Azel's playing for America. Azel is part French, part American, and he's also, if you look at the ping, currently residing in France. But he chose, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago, to represent America. And of course, there's a very stacked team for Team France, so getting playtime there would be quite difficult. Nevertheless, he's one of the better players. Well, actually, I would say that pretty much everybody in Team USA is a very good player, but Azel's experience in the European scene does him loads of good. So Abby CTF, the choice of Team USA here, and it used to be that that no USA or no non-European country would choose a CTF map and the CTF mode, of course, against a European country. But nowadays the tables have turned, and we're going to go over to Orbital Team Survivor after 20 minutes of Abby action. Oh, thanks very much for the cheer, Sasha. I don't have the pop-up for that, but appreciate the 100 bits. I did fix that at least the subs now are also included in on the match screen, of which we had plenty this 2 days ago. Really appreciate that. Q here going to die out full, even bleeding, but Ryan will finish him off.
Anyone need support?
Well, thank you very much for your subscription. Nano? Sorry, Nano Junior 7. Really appreciate the support. As I mentioned before, we need 20 subs, yeah, sub hype indeed. 20 subs so that we can add some more Urban Terror icons. Anyway, I want to focus on the game, guys. I really appreciate the support, very generous, but yeah, especially for future. Oh my god, thanks very much, Crazy16. Thanks for the sub. And I honestly appreciate it very much, but I want to focus on the game. Anyway, 4-2 still for the Nordics, so I would say that a gap of... I always used to have this theory that a gap of 7 is sufficient. Oh, but that should have been a cap. Oh, actually, Cameras just in time managed to bring that home. And RKQ will be able to put in the counter cap here.
Anyone need support?
Even more subs. Thanks very much, Sasha. Oh my god, I really appreciate it once more, guys. All the love. Oh, Azo with the Desert Eagle getting 2 easy kills there.
Double kill.
Multi-kill.
Nice.
Ryan here with 15% will die here. Oh, well, actually, just in time that he dropped down. But with so little percent... Yeah, okay, exactly. He wouldn't be able to enforce anything on this game. Tarquin, a little bit rusty it seems. But Tarquin will come to... will be able to show his skill in Team Survivor primarily, I would say. 5-4, the Americans coming back here, and the gap was 2. And perfect kill here by Moscow Jones, mopping up the second one as well. RKQ trying his best to battle his way through, but... Oh my god, Skog. Nice try. I think that was an attempt at a team kill, but a failure at that. 38 seconds remaining here, and well, the gap brought back to 1 by the Americans. I have the feeling that that will be very much... Oh, actually, come on, let's follow Fantasy. Oh, T9, that could have been better, but Fancy manages to cap that. Okay, so a gap of 2. So yeah, back to my theory. I would say that a gap of 7 is, well, not insurmountable, but at least definitely difficult to surpass. And a gap of 2 is definitely not enough without a lot of good play by the Nordics on the blue side to claw a win out of Abby CTF. Thanks very much for the cheers, guys. Thanks for the subs. I honestly, well, for somebody, and that's me, I'm going to be really upfront with you guys. I never wanted to spend money on Urban Terror, but I would always quote-unquote donate my time to Urban Terror, adminning Urban Zone, etc. But now also clocking pretty much, I think, probably more than 1,000 hours on shoutcasting. And I know that that's not shoutcasting live matches, but also waiting a lot on live matches. Anyway, we're waiting for everybody to ready up. So, well, once more then for YouTube, since we had a little bit of a gap when we started the stream. This is what the Frozen Sand members are doing at the moment. Drinking beers and watching the game on TV. I wish I could be watching this on TV, honestly. Especially in such a comfortable sofa with cats all around, if I'm looking at the picture correctly. Enjoy your evening, Raider and Jenny. Really appreciate you watching as well. As well as all the subs, as you can see now on the event list at the right bottom of your screen, and we are readied up. So 10 more minutes of Abby action, and then moving over to Orbital in Team Survivor. So we're watching Ryan here, waiting for something to happen. 0 deaths, 0 kills. That's not the way you want to be playing CTF. It's pretty much balls to the wall, aggressive. Feed yourself into the meat grinder kind of stuff. Pretzel is alive, guys. At least I hope he's alive.
I'm alive. There's just so much happening. I'm just in awe. I'm just here, just like, jaws on the desk.
Well, it's all square, and now
so they've made up the 2 flag deficits so far, haven't they?
Yeah, within a minute, and Moscow Jones is already in possession of the flag again. So the Nordics seem to have stopped the rut at the moment, and well, they're still in trailing by 1. So hopefully they manage to keep it as close and maybe claw 1 back. I personally don't know actually who I'm rooting for. I think I have to choose my fellow or past in-tribe member Sard over the Americans. So I'm rooting for the Nordics here. And what the hell? Oh, okay. It seemed as if we were watching from Fancy's perspective, but that must have been a GTV glitch. Nice hits there, but dies unfortunately to the second American. And Moscow Jones going to try and secure the 4th cap here.
Nordic team.
This is something that I used to be very good at, the timing of those nades. Sorry, Pretzel, what were you about to say?
I was just saying, Nordic need to pull something out now. They can't keep it sliding like this.
No, absolutely. With 2/3 still remaining. Well, that's actually a nice start here. RKQ managing to kill Cameras there, so maybe a second cap coming in quick succession. Yeah, there we go. RKQ in possession of the flag, but he does die to Moscow Jones' LR300. Nice nades here by Fancy, but
might catch
it's going to be tough to stay alive here. And Oh my! Well, actually, yeah, I don't know. I was about to say that could be good, but
He's all held up in the mid room here. Got support from Moscow Jones. There's yeah.
for me, the Urban Terror audio seems to be going up and down. I don't know, viewers, is that the same for you guys? I have the feeling that there's some Windows fuckery going around.
Technical term.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, if you find a highlight or if you saw something that you really enjoyed, hit that highlight button and we can fill up our social media with that and show everybody that this game isn't dead. Well, okay. Thanks for the confirmation, Nano. If somebody knows what it is that Windows is doing and how I can stop it, then I would really appreciate it. I have the feeling that it's since the latest Windows 10 update that this is happening. Nice timing here by Skog. Takes a little bit too much damage there though. And can't stop Azul here, securing the 5th cap. Nice try though with that perfectly timed nade. Well, actually it would have been perfect if it would have been half a second earlier, but nevertheless. Nice try, Azul. But RKQ wasn't born yesterday. Moscow Jones in possession of the flag, and all of the Nordics are dead, so incoming nades. And maybe another cap coming quickly after. Nice attempt here by Ryan, but Sark does manage to get the kill off. Oh god.
Oh yeah.
That could have been so bad.
Tarquin trying to be a little bit cheeky here. That bleeds out, unfortunately.
Wait a second, I have the feeling that this is a TeamSpeak kind of thing, that whenever you're talking, the volume goes down.
Yeah, did you see the screenshot?
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, okay. Ah. Thanks for that.
No problem.
See, Spicky, you were saying, what is Pretzel doing? Well, he's helping me a lot. The only thing is, where can I find that?
I'll type it out.
This stupid. That's not the way my my Windows looks. Sound. There we go. Yeah. No, it says do nothing with mine. So I have this suspicion that it's something TeamSpeak is doing. Oh well, production level over 9,000.
Yeah, and if anybody's wondering why I'm not talking so much, it's because I've got a bit of a rickety setup here at the minute, so I don't want to break it anymore. And also, I'm a little bit nervous. This is only my second time shoutcasting. So, yeah, bear with me, please.
So 1 minute 22 seconds remaining here, and Moscow Jones is well working towards that double-digit cap line here. Fancy still well just died there. T9 has to focus on capping. Oh come on! T9, if he'd been just slightly more aware, he might have gotten that extra second that he needed to get there really fast.
So it's the last dash push now.
Yeah, well, it's well and truly in the bag now for the Americans. Even though RKQ might cap it here. Or not. Nicely done there by Ryan.
Nothing worse than popping out and looking, and then it's too nothing.
Oh, nicely done there. RKQ stopping the attempt of the 12th cap here. But Skulk was also there. Okay, so the aggregate score is 15-9 in advantage, or in for the Americans, and of course GTV just crashed, which is pretty much normal. I think I'm going to update that sub count on the on the screen, and we will be back with the second map in just a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, hope you enjoy the tunes, keep on chatting, and nice to see that we still have a steady following here. Don't forget to hit that follow button as well if you're enjoying the stream. Be right back. An abrupt stop in the music can only mean one thing. Yes, of course I didn't get the warning on time. What are you expecting? Anyway, Orbital, here we go. Team Survivor, the Nordics versus USA. And as you can see, no audio just yet, but one hit of the button and incoming ear rape. Tarquin just missing that headshot by a couple of centimeters, but Ryan finishing it up with 3 kills back to back. Unfortunately, we weren't watching from that perspective. This also reminds me, I'm sorry, I'm just going to go on a tangent before the game really starts to hotten up. The guys over at Frozen Sand are looking for developers, for people experienced with working in the Unreal Engine, etc. I was thinking, if we have somebody that's really smart and has those skills, how awesome would it be that we would actually have, like in CS, that it automatically detects whenever somebody's going to make a kill streak or something like that? And then we have even better streaming action, constantly getting those multi-kills, etc. That would be something really special. Anyway, back to the game, and we're following Fancy here. It's going to be a little bit slower. It's 3-on-3. Moscow Jones and Ryan will finish it up again. Ryan has 5 kills in 2 rounds. That's really nice. Let me see if I can inform Pretzel that it started.
I'm already here, mate. Already watching.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, great. So, the Americans starting off real strong here on the home map of the Nordics. And making use of their ping advantage on this server. Of course, the Americans were playing on the European server for Abbey CTF. And, well, the pings are, especially in GTV, not really correct. At least it would be really surprising if... there we go. No, but the pings were displaying for me that the Nordics were all around 60, and that's not really... Oh, nice. Team kill there by Yadad. Oh no, sorry, Yadad just got team killed there by Fantasy.
It's such a bait name, that, isn't it? Teabagged by Yadad.
But the Nordics are off on... well, they're at least off of the 0, so it's 3-1. Let's see what Fancy can do. Gets past the nade that got chucked towards his head. But yeah. Good luck covering 2 angles there. And Camera's finally biting the bullet, but not after he pretty much demolished half of Team Sweden there. Server is lagging like hell. Okay, that sucks.
Well, what did I expect?
Yeah, okay, but lagging is still there's a difference between lagging and high pinging.
Ooh. In chat.
Lovely. I always like when there's a little bit of drama involved in a game.
Has to be, otherwise there's no point. Like, it is like one of the highest sort of competitions we've got for Terror. No.
Certainly.
Show us what you got.
Nice hits there by Moscow. Trying to finish off Sard, but wow, lovely. And he'll be netted up right back. RKQ cannot connect. Camera's saying that he's good. Well, whenever you're the one that has to say that you're good, then you know that you're bad. So 4-2, the Nordics claw another one back.
The waiting game. How many going to come around that corner, do you reckon?
I can hear them. Tarquin on -1. That's kind of out of character.
Another whiff.
The first flawless victory here.
I wonder if Team Nordic have done any hyping training ready for tonight.
I'm pretty sure that the answer is no. Why would you want to put yourself through such... Oh, that's unfortunate. Such a terrible experience.
Oh, it just gets you used to actually finding to aim somewhere else to be able to get the job done.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the Urban Terror netcode used to be very bad. Nowadays it's decent, but on high ping servers it's still very bad.
Yeah, you definitely get some wonder bullets some days.
Yeah, absolutely. Crazy 16, yes, definitely there is another match this evening, and it's the Belgians against the British. I was already talking to Prime, and they are not going to start the game before we join, so you're not going to miss a second there.
Plenty of other games happening tonight as well.
Yeah, too many actually. I wish that, and this is really a request for the captains, if you can spread the games, of course spread them throughout the weekend, that would be even better, but spread them over the Sunday, that would be best. I mean, even afternoons, just makes it a lot easier for us to shoutcast as many matches as possible. So the Americans get one more round in. In the meantime, the Nordics definitely not a pushover. It's just those first two rounds that they haven't been able to get back yet. But good start here. RKQ doing tons of damage, and Azel will die here. So it's Ryan against the three Nordics. Skog, well, was kind of surprised there, but Fantasy has had his back.
Raining men, hallelujah.
Indeed. And the difference now back to 1. Whoever it was that said that the Nordics can't play, I saw that in Twitch chat somewhere. At least they're showing that they're not a pushover.
Like, they've been having some great pushes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Real good coordination.
Surprising the Americans. But from my feeling, it's always during the aggressive pushes that the Nordics do very well. It's 2-on-2 here. Ryan can't connect just enough on Fancy, but Tarquin here coming from behind and to try and surprise them, but
what a shot, unfortunately.
And that is exactly what we expect from Tarquin. Unfortunately, he still had to reload and couldn't get that last kill off. That's typical Tarquin, guys. For those wondering who is Tarquin, well, just fill in that name in YouTube and you will see some of the best urban terror shots in the world. Especially that SR8 of in his hands. It's just
Pure beast.
Crazy.
So another 2-on-1, and it's over already.
Yes, indeed.
Blinking.
And the difference, difference staying within reach at least for the Nordics, but well, time is also an important factor in this game. And with 13 minutes remaining.
Any idea where?
Famous last words, Duffy. I saw that you said Tarquin underrated, and he just put a stop to what you just said. Tarquin does die here, but brings back Sar to 2%, and Ryan will mop up, or at least attempt to mop up. Yeah, Dad, unfortunately, was surrounded. Is it the word? Yeah, Dad? Or...
That's just the phrasing. Almost caught that one.
Yeah, playing with a hot potato.
Interesting stance they're holding here, though.
Yeah,
what they're
all
waiting
in a
for.
row.
A little bit of a touch up in the corner. Caught unaware.
Oh, but the spray and the pray, but yeah, that was had his back as well.
Both low
Both
now,
of
though.
them are so low. Tarquin should be aware of their...
You missed it. Or not.
Didn't miss that. Honestly, I think that a big push there by Tarquin with a pistol would have been preferable. He could have taken those two out, but now they're medding up. We'll have to wait for some magic here with the SR8.
Can it be done?
Definitely can.
Oh, surprise.
Oh! Trying the 180 no scope, but only bringing him back to 50%. That's what you get when you don't go 360. The difference back to 2 and approaching that halfway mark. Ryan taking some random shots here by Yadad. Tarquin once more. And it was 4 against 2. Now it's 2 against 2. Tarquin trying with a UMP.
Oh, so lucky. Couple more mil throwing that nade. Got both. Another 2v1.
Yeah.
30 HP versus 200.
Nice try. That was honestly the best tactic. Try and get 2 for 1 with that grenade, but unfortunately the Americans copped on time. So 10 minutes remaining now, 2 the difference, and I don't see the Nordics getting any closer yet. Camera's making it 4 against 4 with a perfectly placed nade.
I was about to be cheeky and say like another easy one for Nordic, but cameras making it a bit tricky for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And if they feed themselves one one at a time, then well, thankfully they managed to secure the round. Back to 1. Oh, there's a new Glock sound. Well, this was the sound that I was used to, and apparently the patch didn't fix the new Glock sound then.
Oh, I didn't know where to look then. Up, down, left, right. They're everywhere.
Poor guy with only 12% here. Ah, nice try though.
Back up to 2.
Yeah.
And just coming on to 8 minutes remaining as well, so it's not over quite yet, but it's slowly slipping away, unfortunately.
I wouldn't count them out just yet, to be honest. It's still, oh god, Skog, come on.
No worse feeling than crawling away on 1 HP. You can't
it just feels like a waste of time.
He's like, come on, jump. No. It doesn't work, no matter how much noise you make. Oscar Jones almost got out there, but switched on enough to get the kill.
Oh, nicely done there by Ryan. And it's slipping away from the Nordics now. Especially if Ryan just keeps on doing what he's doing. Aggressive push here by Tarquin and Ryan. And Tarquin will finish it off. So the difference now 4 all of a sudden. And the Nordics have to do something special right now. Otherwise it's 2-0 for the Americans. And they will be leading the top of their group. Oh, lovely. Nothing like an SR8 in the hands of Tarquin to stop you in your tracks.
Tarquin quite out there.
So Moscow Jones just going to waste a little bit of time here over at the red room. Yeah, they hurt you.
You've got sunset skills.
Oh my god, the references. Time for a montage, right? Oh my god, the pre-shooting there by Fantasy, but unfortunately Tarquin was on point there to save Moscow Jones's bacon. That takes some big balls what Sark was doing there, moving really slowly towards Tarquin. Nice nade though. Oh my god, and a second one. I think Skog won't be playing next Nations Cup. He's going to be recruited by the NBA.
Maybe. I was about to say, like, if you got another one there, definitely going right to the top.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now the rest of his team have to... Oh, no. It's falling apart at the seams here.
I think a little bit of poo-poo happened for Team USA there, but cleaned up nicely. Sneaky beaky from Tarquin. Oh, Fancy.
Nicely done here by Fancy.
17, 16. Oh, that was
My God.
a bit of a cluster.
Well, Rocket, if you want want a moment for your highlight reel, I think that's 4 minutes 40 by Tarquin. That was a lovely round for him. Unfortunately, we weren't watching it from his perspective. Nicely done here by Cam. And yeah, well, the Nordics had to change something, and they have changed something, but unfortunately not to their benefit. The difference now, 5 and 4 minutes remaining. It's still possible, theoretically, but... it will take some doing, and definitely a little bit more aggressive than what they're playing now. The Americans don't mind you wasting time. Come on. Or feeding yourselves one at a time into the meat grinder. And in comes the pincer from behind. Moscow Jones and Tarquin will both take out Sard. Unfortunately, this could have been a lot closer, but well, that's what you get.
Still, it's been an awesome game to watch, though. It's been rapid.
Certainly. And the fun isn't stopping after this. We'll move over to Team United Kingdom versus Team Belgium. First game in Group A. And RKQ here, lovely combo. But too little, too late.
Surprise. Traditional Tarquin fashion, popping out of nowhere and killing you with an SRO. Classic Team USA experience.
Yeah, I guess you've been on the wrong end of that as well.
Maybe, you know, I've killed him once or twice, yeah. No, he's look, next gen sort of plays.
Fancy's going to try and take Tarquin's place now that he's dead. Rocking the SR8. That's one. Oh my god. Oh no! Oh, so unfortunate. That would have been very epic, but 2 kills nevertheless.
On high ping also.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. What can you say? Except for kind of painful.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. The F1R1. Can we follow that, Sailor Moon? That would be fun. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, the battle.
Come on, Fancy. Sometimes when I see people rocking that SR8, I still think, okay, it's time for another. What was it called? Skeet shooting tournament.
Yes.
That was so much fun, but also so much to arrange. That cost me, I think, about 36 hours in one weekend.
Yeah.
Nice try, Ryan. Well,
One last round.
GG, I guess, and well, I'm looking forward to UK versus Belgium. I guess we have to get the server info from Prime, or maybe Pretzel, you probably have your inside sources as well for the info.
I haven't seen anything yet. I'll go have a little look.
Okie doke. And well, they are going to win this last round. The Nordics, unfortunately, that's not the way that they managed to play the rest of the game. So 22-14, GG, and very well played by America. We're going to go over for a quick break, and we'll be back within a couple of minutes, guys, with the next game, Team UK versus Team Belgium. I'm posting the link in the Twitch chat right now so that you can do some betting, and I'll change the start time to 22:30 so that we can bet with you in a couple of minutes. Be right back. GG.